Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Gabrielle, and today I am doing a plan with me for the week of December 30th, 2019 to January 5th, 2020. Happy New Year, guys. Please excuse my nasaliness. I woke up a little under the weather today, and I'm really annoyed about it, but it's fine. I'll get over it. So this is my first plan with me in my new planner, which is so exciting. I am using the Recollections planner from Michaels. This was an 18-month planner, so it went from July 2019 to December 2020, but I actually don't need all of last year, so I ripped it out. I did buy this one. I honestly don't know if they had 12-month ones, but the coil is going to be bigger, so I won't run into what I did last year and have a very, very, very fat planner. But yeah, I don't know. I'm really excited for this planner, and I started out the year by using Scribble Prints Co. Planner Party Kit. This was like the theme of her planner party last year, but I thought it was perfect for New Year's Eve in the 20s, and like I just thought it was super cute, so I picked it up. I love it. And I did have extra sheets because I planned on using it to fill out my new planner and then my old planner as well, just to make it all cohesive and all finished and all together, and it's great. I will say one little snag that I ran into with this planner is the way that the daily boxes are like aligned and how I plan. I have to go chronologically, either from the top or from the bottom. I can't really just stick stickers down wherever I want to because there's no guideline on the sides. So if I want to make sure it's all lined up, that's what I have to do. But I will get used to it. On Monday, it just kind of threw me through for a loop, but I got used to it pretty quick, and I think it turned out really well. So, starting on Monday, this was a beach day. I still had family in town. They came in on Christmas Eve, and they were here until the Friday, until the 3rd. But we went to Sarasota. We drove to Sarasota and went to Yoder's, which is the most delicious Amish restaurant ever. It's so good. And then we went to Siesta Key and Turtle Beach in Sarasota. It was actually a very hazy and rainy day. It was not a good, typical beach day, but it was, I liked it because I don't really like going to the beach or the sun, but it was really fun. And Turtle Beach, if you're ever in Sarasota, I highly suggest it. It's not a great, lounge on the beach all day beach, but if you wanted to go and enjoy a little bit of time at the beach, if that makes sense. I really liked it. But then we drove home, and when we got home, I put down a little paper and milk guy for Yahtzee because that was the only game that we played. Actually, my road trip sticker, my fork and spoon sticker, and the little Maru at the bottom, those are all from Paper and Milk, and then the little girl with the sand snowman is from Fox and Cactus. On Tuesday, it was New Year's Eve, last day of 2019, last day of the decade. I started out by putting down a fancy label up top and then a New Year's Eve script from Scribble Prints Co. And the little girl next to her is actually from a freebie from 2017. I have been holding on to that. So, from Scribble Prints Co. And then below that, we went to the outlet stores here in town. I went to the Vera Bradley outlet and picked up a couple of things. They were having their semi-annual, so some of their stuff was 70% off plus an extra 20% off of already discounted prices, so dirt cheap. It was so cheap. And for that I used an old Scribble Prints Co. Dino, and then we went to Mellow Mushroom for lunch, and I used a Paper and Milk, a little fork and spoon. And then I went to Hobby Lobby to look at their Christmas stuff. They did not have much left, but I got wrapping paper for next year, and I'm real excited about it. And then I had a free small nugget tray from Chick-fil-A, so we picked that up for New Year's Eve, munchin'. Typically on New Year's Eve, we just set out, tapas and just kind of finger foods and just snack all night, so I thought that was fun. And then I used a Paper and Milk. I used a lot of her stickers this week. Actually, no, this is from Once More with Love. That says be creative. And I made soap. When we were at Hobby Lobby, I just picked up some stuff to make soap, and I made some soap that night. And it was really fun, and I'm excited to try and, like, actually make and sell soap. But I really like being creative, and I feel like it's a really great way to be creative and not just have a bunch of stuff lying around. And it's useful. So, I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully I can get that going now. And then we actually went to Aldi on this day too, and I bought this really cool drink shaker and strainer set, but it has recipes on the actual shaker. So I thought that was really neat. So I made, it was supposed to be a Bay Breeze, but I didn't have half of the ingredients, so it was not a Bay Breeze at all. The only thing that it had in it was rum that the Bay Breeze was supposed to have in it, but it was really good. So I used a little Millie Paper Co. girl for that. And then at the bottom, we actually rang in the new year playing Yahtzee. We finished a big game. We each had our own blank sheet with the 6 columns, and we were just playing all 6 columns at one time. And I used a Once More with Love game night sticker for that. And then Wednesday was New Year's Day. So again, I used a Scribble Prints Co. little foil. And my brother called me this morning and was like, hey, you need to come help us move. So I went over and helped him move for a little bit. I didn't stay for super long because they were really just moving in very small loads, and I just got very bored. And it was very counterproductive because we couldn't unpack any of the boxes because it needed to go into chests and cabinets and hutches that were still at their old house. And I was like, you know what, I'm leaving. So I left, and we actually watched their kids for the rest of the day. And I kind of took a little nap this day. So I used a Once More with Love Munchkin sticker for the kids and a Coffee Monsters Co. emoji for the nap. It's probably one of my favorite stickers. And then at the bottom, I used one of my Suddenly stickers scripts that I had custom made that says Rib City, and then a quick Target run at the bottom. I don't think I actually bought anything, but I just like to mark that I went. It makes me feel like I'm doing stuff these days. On Thursday, I got to hang out with Casey. It's the first time I had seen her since before Christmas. So a week and a half, almost 2 weeks probably. And me and Rebecca went over to her house, and I was like, what are we doing today? And she was like, I don't know, what do you want to do today? And I went, let's take down your Christmas decorations because I don't know, let's just do something. So I used a little Grinch munchkin and the little friend one also for Casey. This is from Once More with Love. But we helped take down all of her Christmas stuff, and then we left. I didn't even help her put it away, and I felt so bad. But before we left, we did go on a coffee and bank run, so I marked that. And then Rebecca and I met our mom and our cousins at Wings and Rings. I used another little paper and milk, fork and spoon sticker. That's also one of my favorite stickers. It's so cute. And then I filmed my plan with me for, I think it was the week prior, so Christmas week this night, and I recorded the voiceover for 2 or 3 videos. They should all be up. And then at the bottom, I use this really pretty patterned, fancy squared off half box. It's so beautiful, with a 1-month script from Scribble Prints Co. And then I'm setting sail on a cruise in 1 month. It's actually less than a month now. It was 4 weeks from yesterday, so 27 days I will be on a ship, and I am so excited. We're embarking. I don't know. We're leaving port out of New Orleans, and I think the port is on the Mississippi River. I've never been to New Orleans. I've never seen the Mississippi. I'm very excited for all of these things. And I'm really excited to be going on another cruise. I haven't been on one in a really long time, but yeah, I'm super excited for that. On Friday, I was woken up at 4 in the morning, to Tanya leaving. My cousin Will is on a lot of different medications, and when he gets sick, it really messes up his medication and his attitude, and just he just gets really agitated very easily. So they actually left, at 4 in the morning because Will just wasn't sleeping. He just kept saying he wanted to go home. And I mean, they had been here for a while, so they did leave. They were supposed to stay. We were actually supposed to go to Disney on Friday, but that's okay. I will always be able to go back to Disney again, and I think Will is finally starting to feel better. But it was very unfortunate that they had to leave so abruptly. But then the rest of that day, me and my mom and my sister, we went to Rib City, as usual, as we always do. And then I actually went and returned something to Target. I did not spend anything at Target. I returned. And then on that teeny tiny little piece of navy washi with the gold sparkly foiled box, I put help mom. She has an online business, so we helped her package up all of her packages and get them ready for the mail. And then in a patterned half box, using an old Scribble Prince Go scribbler. I love the design of these scribblers, and I really wish you'd bring them back. But I did 2 loads of laundry this day. It was 2 loads of bedding, and that's when I realized I have way too much bedding. And then my mom also bought a bunch more Frozen 2 sticker packs, so we had sticker club. We all sat around and went through our stickers, and it was a lot of fun. I love doing that. It's a good time. And then Live PD was back on after like a 3-week hiatus, so I love it when Live PD is on. I really just don't know what to do on Friday and Saturday nights when it's not on. It sucks. On Saturday, in a patterned half box, this like marbly gold pattern is so beautiful. I went to Dave & Buster's with my family and my dad's friend for a couple of hours. That was really fun. I hadn't been since my nephew's birthday, so I was happy to go back. And then in a skinny appointment label with another one of those gold glittery computers, I put that I looked up jobs, which I kind of did. I found one that I hope is still around when I get back from the cruise, because it's something that I think I could do. It's being a server at a senior home, so I really think that is something that I could do. I would like it. So hopefully it's still around when I get home from the cruise, because I just don't want to go and apply for jobs right now and then be like, excuse me. I'm going out of town for 10 days in February, so we'll see. And then Rebecca and I went to Joann Fabrics. They redid our store like a year ago, and I hadn't been. Sorry if you hear background noise, I just turned the fan on. But I went to Joann's for the first time, and I bought more soap stuff, which is really exciting. And then again, I used What's More With Love little crafting script that says crafting time, and I made soap shots. So I bought a silicone shot glass mold, and I've been using that to make soap, which I think is really creative and really funny. And, you know, I think it's a good idea. And that's when Smelly Ellie Soaps was born. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook. I am hoping to, like, get it actually going soon. Oh my gosh. I'm moving too fast. I'm talking too much. And then we went to Wings and Rings that night. On Sunday, we had church, and then we went to Olive Garden for lunch, and then Aldi for grocery shopping. And then in that squared off half box, Rebecca and I went to the manatee park that's local, hoping to see manatees because it was cold outside. Didn't see a single manatee, so it was all for naught. But it actually was fine because my friend texted me and asked me to pick her up soup, and we were out her way, so it was fine. And then I was hangry. I was like really mad when we got home for some reason. And then at the bottom on Sunday, I put in Star Wars The Force Awakens. I finally watched it, and I actually really liked it. Ooh. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.